everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be covering someone you may have heard me talk about on this channel before.
I accepted that most of you don't like me. And I accept that you think I'm a well, I accept that. You know, I accept that. You can call me what you wish. But deep down, I'm scared of myself and the people around me because I'm scared I'm gonna hurt someone.
So we're going to be talking about Jupiter, an infamous TikTok creep. He is known for his admission of guilt and continuation to plague the internet with his behavior.
It is with a humble heart that I, Jupiter, was well.
He's also known for his relationship with stuffed animals, wearing diapers and sexualizing this act, and believing that he is a werewolf. What makes Jupiter a really diabolical, disgusting human being is not only the things he admits online that he has done / wants to do, but his honesty and transparency towards these subjects, almost as if his truthfulness will earn him brownie points, taking away the actual disgustingness of the crime. So if you're new to this channel or you just don't know who Jupiter is, Jupiter does have his own TikTok account, but that isn't actually where the really disgusting, disturbing things are mainly posted. We learn a lot about Jupiter via an account called Linda Binder. Now, Linda Binder basically entertains Jupiter to a certain extent. Now, honestly, I'm not entirely sure the morals and ethics behind whether entertaining Jupiter to get this information is actually the best way forward in dealing with him. I don't know the legalities behind this. It's kind of similar how stings are taking place where people set up predators to then get them arrested. A lot of people disagree with that. So I really don't know how it's going to work in terms of legality with the evidence that Linda is actually gathering about Jupiter. But having said that, it does provide a very clear and disgusting insight into Jupiter's behaviors and actions. So Linda posts videos of conversations that Linda has with Jupiter, and that's what we're going to be having a look at today. My first mindset is to be like, well, Linda is proving this disgusting man's guilt, you know? So it's like, I feel like it is something that's helping, but I don't know, you see? But either way, we're going to be watching today purely to just get more of an insight on Jupiter and the things that he says, and kind of draw attention to the fact that TikTok still allow this creature to inhabit the platform, which, are we surprised? Not really.
That I find a way for you to come visit. So I can give you a hug, maybe kiss you and tell you that I still care about you, you know?
Yeah, I would love that.
And who knows? Maybe explore some... Maybe. Who knows? But that one video that you said when you said those bad things about me, I was actually laughing deep down because of everything you said. I was laughing because I thought it was hilarious because I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty funny, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. And to be honest, you're pretty sexy too.
I don't know how she does this. Like, something I was thinking was, why doesn't, the police just get involved? But then I guess it's not that simple, maybe in the US especially, to kind of get the police involved when perhaps there's not enough evidence. I really don't know. I don't see how this isn't enough evidence to kind of get some action behind getting him sectioned. And the problem is, if you aren't aware of Jupiter, this video is going to be a little bit wishy-washy in terms of what he's done. So let me just reiterate this for you guys. He has admitted his attraction to children. He has admitted his actions towards children, and he's asked for, the world's forgiveness. And he continues to make questionable decisions around his interactions with minors, his kind of conversations with Linda, and the fact that he can't even detect that this is a setup. This is trying to get evidence collected together so we can get him locked up for good. The fact that he can't detect that is a little bit of a scary sign.
On my doorstep naked, though, I would definitely pull you into my house and be like, do me right now.
Yeah.
As long as you promise that if we do, you promise that you'll be gentle with me.
I saw it was small. I don't want to break it.
Size matters not. That's what she said.
Who was that? Why were you and ahhing?
And I goes, ooh, ah, mmm.
Stop looking at your memes. I want to talk to you right now.
I already know that you get pretty easily.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
You're a girl. It happens. Just know you're a woman. And you have sisters. And you know how girls can be when they talk to the man they love.
I did not enjoy that a single bit. And I'm honestly so confused. He believes they're in a relationship. I would rather kill myself, to be quite honest, than even participate in this. So fair play to Linda for even pretending, because I would simply just kill myself. It's crazy that he believes she's on his side. It's like he thinks that it's like the public versus them two. It's just like Romeo and Juliet type love. And it's quite ill, actually. What I'm going to show you now is a video of Jupiter after he returned online after some of his, what he believes are controversies rather than him committing crimes. So I'll show you that now.
On for so long. But yeah, I did, and I still do regret my actions. You guys need to back off. I'm doing okay. I just haven't had any time to post. Oh, and Anonymous, I dare you to try and hurt me. You know not where I live. Fuck. Knock it off! So yeah, half the stuff that I did, what drove me to do it was nicotine and alcohol. That shit really messed me up, really messed up who I was. It messed up the person I was. And to tell you all the truth, I may be many things, but a child predator, I am not. I was really messed up back then. I've learned my lesson.
Okay, so it's somehow in an attempt to deny the allegations, he actually managed to admit them by saying, I'm many things, but I'm a different person now. Aren't you just saying, yeah, I did that? Bro's just like, yeah, man, I was just so fucked up on that cigarette smoke. I don't know. I was just so fucked up on that Strongbow can, man. Like, yeah, that's not okay. It actually comes across as satire. And it's not. I think if I showed this to someone like my parents, they'd be like, yeah, this is a gag, right? This is a joke. No, this guy genuinely believes that he will get away with his actions by apologizing, saying he's not what we're saying he is, and then saying, well, you know, I might have been, but it's because I was on the drink and the you know, and also that facial hair is a jump scare.
Hey everybody, this is Linda with part 3 of showing you guys evidence of things Jupiter has said and done to minors. And if you didn't watch part 2, make sure you go back to my last video, because that is the video where Jupiter apologized on July 4th. However, not even 24 hours later, in his Discord, he sent this. If you feel like you are mature enough to make babies, then you are old enough to do so. To which someone replied, so you would breed me even if I'm 15. And his simple response was, yes. Now, if that didn't show you that he didn't mean anything he said in his apology, then hopefully this will.
I'm just letting you know, I don't care what they think of me, because I am who I am. They can't change that.
I genuinely really hope that is true, and this kind of method that Linda has gone down is genuinely going to be effective, because I know she's really doing her best, and there's no malicious intent at all. She's doing what she can to try and help this guy get put away, because it's really disturbing, and it's really concerning that this is the extent she has to go to even raise awareness to the FBI that this guy who's literally admitting he's a predator. The problem is with lolcows online and allegations being made against them, even when there is hardcore evidence like in this situation, the police are a lot less likely, I think, to get involved due to there being third parties in the situation. For example, here Linda, who is kind of going along with these situations to get the evidence, which honestly seems like a really good idea. Whether or not the police will take in this evidence as secure evidence because Linda is going along with it. I don't know. I hope so, because Linda puts in so much work into getting evidence about Jupiter. Jupiter is a horrible, horrible scab of a human being. And I cover some scabs on this channel, all right? But Jupiter genuinely is just the bottom of the barrel scab. It's scary that these characters can go so long online, be allowed on platforms where there are children, and as soon as these people do become lolcows, it kind of becomes a bit of a challenge, I think, for a lot of younger people to try and contact them, to try and get responses from them, just kind of for the meme, not realizing that even by doing this in a comedic way, you're endangering yourself a lot, because regardless whether you're approaching people like Jupiter to be funny and to get clout via a response, you're still, as a minor, very at risk, especially with Jupiter's admissions of guilt and his attitude towards talking to minors. So there are really a lot of people in danger when it comes to allowing people like Jupiter on the platform, and it also sets this precedent that it is okay to, you know, do what you're doing online, because there's no action ever taken towards these people. If you think about the amount of online predators that aren't taken seriously by law enforcement, and people like me and other YouTubers try and cover these. In fact, we're the ones that seek the repercussions via demonetization. Honestly, I hope for just the world's sake that there are some different actions taken towards online, and it's taken a little bit more seriously, and evidence such as the evidence that Linda is gathering is enough to get people like Jupiter just locked away.
I wanted you dead, you would be dead.
Wait, if I live in Utah, how would you have done that?
There's this thing called hiring a hitman.
You would have hired a hitman to take me out?
Exactly. Let's just say I would hire a professional.
You'd hire a professional to take me out?
Exactly. Professionals are clean.
This guy is massively unhinged. I mean, aside from the fact that bro does not have the money genuinely to hire a hitman, that is a fact. That is something that must be quite still scary to hear when you are someone who is very involved with a predator and getting evidence against them. I genuinely am scared of this man. I genuinely believe it's a matter of time before something really goes wrong with this person and they harm children in real life, as well as the harm they have already done to children online, which must by now be a fair amount, which is actually a very scary thought. And I honestly, it's like very dystopian to see videos like this where, you know, it's very easy to forget that this isn't just an online TikTok that comes up on your For You page and you're like, oh, God, he's a weirdo, isn't it? Like, he is actually he's a risk to both children online and in person, and he has admitted that himself. I honestly see no reason why the FBI, with all this evidence, couldn't get involved, but then again, it's gone this far without action being taken against him. So honestly, I really just don't know.
Not very big down there, but I can still provide some satisfactory.
That's fine.
This one chick who I dated back in high school, know what she did after I f***ed her?
What?
Pressed rape charges on me. I can't live without my siblings, and I can't shoot them.
Okay, if that is not enough evidence for you that this man needs locking up, you also need your head checking, because what? I'm sorry, right? Yeah, I know, you know, theoretically, yes, it could be a false allegation, right? But considering firstly, false allegations make up about, I don't even know the statistics, and I'm not gonna quote it because I know someone in the comments will be like, actually, but false allegations make up the lowest of the low amount of allegations, right? So let's already dismiss that. And secondly, knowing your track record, Jupiter, I'm really not going to make a comment on whether I believe that is true or not. Firstly, I don't want to get myself in any legal trouble, but secondly, I'm sure me and the viewer right now can make a educated guess on whether it is a false allegation or a real allegation. We will never know. On that note, I need to really just have some time to myself, because after that video, I feel slightly ill. Yeah, honestly, I don't know whether Linda's account is going to help get Jupiter, you know, actually in trouble with the law. I really hope it does. Go and check out Linda's videos. As I'm sure, you know, any amount of exposure on this subject will eventually have to lead to some action. I don't know how long this man can be left festering online. It's actually really hard to get my head wrapped around why this isn't even allowed. Please just go check out Linda's stuff. It's probably worth a watch just to educate yourself a little bit more on who Jupiter is and why he is such a massive freak. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Also, before we end the video, this is the new setup. So I don't know what you think about it. Cry if you don't like it, really. That's my Hello Kitty thing. Let me get it. So thank you to my boyfriend for buying me this. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. I hate my job sometimes.
Start calling Italian bed.